What up, Flo?
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good. I'm sorry. I know I told you yesterday that no, I told you Friday that tomorrow, but I ended up going to Lollapalooza, so I do apologize. I should have communicated with
Oh, how was Lala?
you. It was fucking crazy. It was fun because I seen on Skrillex.
Oh, you saw Skrillex?
Yes, that's what I wanted to see. That's like the whole reason why I went. It
Wow.
was so fun. It was so fun. So how are you?
I'm fantastic. I'm doing great. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do next. What are you doing?
I have to. I came to pick up my friend. I have to take her to her grandpa's house.
Oh.
Uh, yeah. Right now I'm actually in Uptown
Oh, okay.
by Loyola. Um, I have to take her down to Skokie though.
Well,
Where do you live?
my boat's in Uptown, or well, not in Uptown. My boat is at Montrose Harbor.
So hello.
It's right in
I
Uptown.
said where you live. I didn't.
Oh, I live in Jefferson Park. I'm not too far from Skokie.
Oh, okay.
Jefferson Park's like northwest side.
See, I'm a little high, so I don't know. Do
Well,
you smoke?
do you want to go to the beach?
Um, yeah, I should have brought my swimming suit. I have okay, yeah, we could do that.
Okay. Well, just text me or call me, I guess, after you drop your son off, and I'll text you the address right now, actually.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'll see you in a bit.
Okay, see you soon, Flo.
Okay, bye bye.
Okay, bye.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Dad, how you doing?
Good. What's up?
Nothing. I'm about to pack up here and go to the beach.
Aren't you, man? I swear, you have the lifestyle. You retired at an early age.
You know, Bill McCarran always used to say, "I'm gonna retire by the time I turn 30."
You ever hear from Bill McCarran?
No, who knows?
Wonder whatever happened to him. Hmm, interesting. Everything else okay?
Yeah, things are good. Hopefully the tenant leaves today. I hope, and
Mm-hmm.
I know she's gonna leave me a huge mess. People just abandon the stuff they don't want. They make, but she,
Hey,
I have it her deposit, so I don't. She's gonna lose her whole deposit because she's overstaying month to month, and so she's not paying rent.
yeah.
You know,
Uh-huh.
so she's gonna be all pissy and bitchy, and the only thing I have to worry about is she gonna come back with a knife and slash my car tires or break my windows? Like, if you don't give somebody their money back, like they're not gonna sue me, but you know, now I gotta worry about somebody who fucking hates me.
Everybody loves the landlord. Everybody's bosom friend.
Everybody loves bleed him in the end.
Yeah.
It's true, you do bleed him in the
Charging
end,
for
but there's,
charging for the mice, charging for the lights, charging for looking in the mirror. Squats.
she's such an irresponsible dog owner. She had a dog. I'm pretty sure the dog died, but I heard the dog jump out of the window of the car outside my window, and the
Uh-huh.
dog let out this noise like. I'm pretty sure the dog broke its leg, and I saw her pick it
Uh,
up and say, "Oh, why did you jump out of the car?"
was she a Schwarzer?
No, she's a Latina.
What was she?
Latina.
Oh, Latina. Oh, yeah. Latina. Latina.
But you know what? I think she left her husband, and that's when she moved into the coach house. So the husband and her, I think, reconciled. And when
Mm-hmm.
I gave him that book on on relationships, he shook my hand. He was like, I want to thank you a lot," and he shook my hand because I think he reconciled with her, and they're moving into a place together.
Oh, yeah. I'll come back and slash your tires, Latina.
Well, what I'm hoping is things work out for them, and like there's no hard feelings, but chances are, like after I go in there and I see all the damages, I mean, she wasn't supposed to have a dog. I mean, she's already forfeited her deposit. She just doesn't even know it yet.
Right. How much is the deposit?
Like 1150.
All right, well, just be careful.
Yeah, I'm using the language of love, of flattery.
Yeah. Well, I watch all these that guy uh, that guy that does those videos of people who do road rages and stuff, and everybody gets shot or stabbed or. I'm thinking, he said, some, he showed some video, some guy in a truck. He cut off this guy in a Honda or something. And the Honda put around the walked up to the door of his truck, he had his hand and pointed the guy inside the truck and inside the truck a gun and shot him right in the face. It killed him.
Yeah.
And this is all he said. This is all over somebody cutting somebody off. That's how crazy it can get. He said, a sane and prudent person doesn't do that.
Well, listen to this. I'm at the park yesterday, taking a jog, taking a walk. This guy in a mini in another car, he goes road rage crazy against this other person. They're about to fight in the streets. And then this woman says to me, she goes, "Oh my God, there's going to be a shootout." And I said, "Can't people just learn to enjoy the day?" And then she started screaming stuff at me. And so I keep jogging. I come back. Turns out she's a homeless woman in the park with this other guy. And she starts screaming more shit at me, saying, I started sort of screaming all kinds of sexual stuff at me. I don't know what she was saying. And I just kept jogging. But I was like, the whole world is crazy. And I mean, it's just, everybody is crazy. At the pool, the lifeguard raped and molested a couple children at the pool in Jefferson Park, and they had to, yeah, it was in the news. But I'm just saying that if you're not careful, like if you have kids and I mean, geez Louise, you have to keep your eye on them 24/7.
Man, the world is, there's an evil in the country and it's here. An evil in the world that's here. It's really spreading.
Yeah, her name is Kamala. Her name is Kamala.
John, did you see it? Did you see this picture of that sign that David Doris sent me? I texted to
No.
with the guy with the lottery.
No.
He took a picture of a sign. I guess it was in a store window or something. It says on there. He says, a man says to his wife, he said, "What would you do if I won the lottery?" And she replied, "I would take half and leave you." He writes underneath it, "Okay, I won $12. Here's $6." He said, "Stay in touch." It would. I'll text you a picture of it. I don't know. It just broke me up, and it's funny. I realized the funniest part about it was at the very end when he said, "Stay in touch." That was the thing that really made it funny. I still laugh every time I look at that sign.
Well, when I was at Barton's house, I cooked a pizza and I burned some of Linda's Tupperware and she started going bananas. And he said, "You know what, Linda? Pack your fucking shit. I'm moving your ass into a fucking trailer park. Shut your fucking mouth, you fucking bitch. That's my nephew. It's fucking Tupperware, bitch." I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. I was like, you guys, relax. It's just Tupperware. I'm really sorry. He's like, "You shut your fucking mouth when you talk to my nephew. I'll put you in a fucking trailer park, bitch." I was like, holy shit. I was like, damn.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I watched a sermon yesterday talking about, that even though God can be very angry, he's also very gentle.
Oh, God is a comedian. I have no doubt that there's an aspect of God which is a Rodney Dangerfield. The light heart, the comedian, the fool.
Yeah. That's what Garner used to say that. He said when you look at a platypus, you have to realize he did have a sense of humor because it's so weird. It has different things like slippers and he's not like a bird. Anyway,
Well, there's a possum in the garden, and so the other day the possum was going through all the garden, eating all the stuff in the middle of the night, and I happened to see it, so I grabbed my pellet gun and I unloaded the whole, chamber of pellet hell, and this thing took off like you couldn't even imagine. But then I felt kind of like, guilty and like, kind of like, oh, what have I done? I was like, this is God's creature. I was like, it may be ugly and disgusting, but it's still God's beautiful. And who is this? Why do I have to kill this poor little thing that just wants to eat? Everybody hates it because it's so ugly. And the funniest thing is, it's white. They're white, They're so, I felt so bad. I was like, why did I want to kill that poor little thing? I maybe I injured it.
You must have got that from me because one time I was at the lily pad and they had a lot of chipmunks digging holes. I saw this chipmunk and I took the air rifle, the pellet air rifle, and I shot him right in the face. And the thing screamed. I felt so bad. I felt bad for days.
I same when I was in
I
Hermosa.
felt so bad for days. I said, "Oh my God, how did I do such a horrible way to shot him in the face?" I remember. I can hear the scream.
The silence of the lambs, Clarice. The silencing of the lambs.
Yeah. So I know exactly what you're talking about.
Well, that we didn't grow up on a farm, but imagine when you got to slaughter cows and sheep and all these things. Yeah, they scream. Their brains are just like our brains.
Yeah, you're right. That's remember you talked about it, the silence of the lambs, the screams, the silence of the
Do you
lambs.
still hear the lambs screaming in the middle of the night, Clarice?
Yeah, Clarice. All right. Okay, well, have a good day at the beach there, John. Be careful.
Yeah, there was a shooting. Venezuelans, they're shooting each other now. They're ganging up.
Yeah, I heard there was a shooting downtown, someplace on Wabash Avenue, a big shootout on Wabash in the downtown.
Well, they have the DNC coming up, and I was looking at they're building like a huge security perimeter, and I'm telling you, I don't think these police have any idea like what they're gonna face, because I get the feeling that like it's gonna be like they're gonna get attacked. You know?
Could be, could be. Do you know who Dan Bongino is?
Yeah, he's a big time Trumper. He's like social media superstar. I think they want him for a position in the cabinet.
Yeah. The other day, or actually maybe a couple weeks ago, Patty follows it, I guess, his blog on X or something,
Hmm.
and they had some kind of contest you could enter that if you enter, Dan Bongino will will make contact with you, personal contact. So sure enough, she won, and Bongino texted us, and she ended up talking about me and the police, and said we're actually going to meet him for lunch in Palm Beach.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
And you're
Yeah.
100% sure that it's not a scam?
No, it's not a scam. No, not at all. No. No, he takes me. He said that we have to make an arrangement with his
Secretary.
whoever does the books and the stuff. He said, "Yeah, well, I'd love to meet you for lunch in
Mm.
Palm Beach because he lives around here somewhere."
Yeah. Go to his Instagram. He's a big, and his ex, he's a big, he's
Yeah,
really, really very popular because he goes
yeah,
viral with his stuff.
yeah. I said he loved. I even mentioned him stories that I was texting with him back and forth about stories about Hillary Clinton when we worked at JUF.
Next thing you know, you're going to be on the podcast, and you're going
Yeah,
to be viewed millions of times. And next thing you know, you're going to have to sell your house because you're going to have protesters at your house, just like Roger Stone.
yeah, yeah. Well, I don't. Well, we have a gated community, so they can't come in unless they have a pass, I guess. Oh, I'm not worried.
No, I know. Anyways, all right. Well, God bless and have a great day. I'll talk to
All
you
right, be
soon.
careful. Be careful. Watch your P's and Q's. Keep your head on a swivel, lad. There's a crazy world out there.
Oh, believe me, just driving to Montrose Beach is a danger. It's dangerous. Just driving around town is
Are
not
you
dangerous.
are you still planning to sell your boat?
Yeah, probably next year, but get the feeling I'm stuck with it for now. I mean, I could try to flip it, but I have, it's like if I fix the leak, I don't mind spending the 4,000 a year for the slip. Um, so I got to go down there. I think the what I did probably prevented the leak. And all these people, they think they're experts. It's like when I was in the boat and it was raining, I could see exactly how the water was coming in. Fucking guys
Yeah,
charged me $1,000 for nothing.
there is a material that I've used many times, John, for like leaks. I know it's kind of weird, but it's an epoxy putty, and you mix it together in your hand, and it comes like in a roll,
Hmm.
and the stuff is unbelievable. I've used it to repair so many things, leaks and water. In fact, I just used it recently because when we moved in, I had to cut a pipe when they put the new sinks in. We went from a double sink to a single sink, so I ended up cutting the double piece off, and there's no way to replace without going into the wall. So I found a piece that fit close, and I use this epoxy putty. It's like once it's there, it's there. It's waterproof. It's like it turns to like stone. It's unbelievable, and you mold it and press it into any place where you have a leak, and in about 5 minutes, you won't have a leak anymore.
Yeah. Well,
It's called. It's
I
called. Yeah.
the
It's
I
called.
don't
If
think
you want to.
I figured out where it is rainwater which was causing the leak. That means that I
Yeah.
don't have like a problem with the hull or with certain areas on the inside, as
It's
far as
kicking
I
from the
know.
top. Yeah. Well, the stuff, and it's kind of I want to say kind of looks like kind of a really light gray color. I don't know if that would contrast to what you have on your boat.
Well, I bought a bunch of epoxy sealers and all kinds of like marine glue sealing stuff. So I have all the supplies. I just gotta cut now. I have to start cutting out the shitty flooring that he glued. See, the whole thing is a fuck up because he used house paint, just regular wall paint on fiberglass. So whenever you're in the boat, you walk out and you got little specks of white paint all over you now.
Oh,
So
geez.
fuck it, I mean, I probably should sell it. I should probably go down there and just take photos and try to dump it. Like,
Yeah, yeah, I would. You know, sounds like a never-ending nightmare. Time to take your hit and get rid of it.
yeah, but whoever get this is the thing. Whoever, well, the only good thing about the boat is it's technically grandfathered in to winter
Uh,
storage right there, and most people have to
uh,
remove their boat.
uh,
So, for whatever reason, the Chicago Park Dish, well, they took pity on me because I told them, if you don't take this boat, I'm abandoning ship. They're like, all right, we'll take the boat.
yeah. Well, that's good. So, that's something that's a selling point on it.
Yeah, that's the selling point. And that's very
Yeah.
true. I gotta. Well, okay, I got a lot of things I gotta do. I mean, even the roof on the coach house, I'm gonna have to replace. I wouldn't be surprised if I have to replace furnace. I know I have to replace the air conditioning unit, the exterior AC unit. The ducts are probably screwed. I'm thinking about turning the coach house into a hostel, and putting in bunk beds and cramming as many people in there as humanly possible.
Mm, yeah, yeah. That's the problem with having an old place. I mean, they're constant repairs.
Well, I got the money to dump it because if I don't, eventually next year I'm gonna file the bankruptcy, and
Uh,
so I gotta spend my money, and if the problem is there's a lien on this property now, and so when I file the bankruptcy, it has to discharge the lien. If it doesn't discharge the
well, who,
lien,
who put a lien on your property?
the law firm that sued me.
Oh, yeah.
So if the bankruptcy doesn't discharge a lien, and that's something I have to absolutely get confirmed because this place has gone up probably 150,000. So
Yeah.
whatever money I lose that I have to spend pre-bankruptcy, I'll make it back in equity if I can sell this property. But
Right.
if I go to sell, and then all of a sudden everything that I think I'm about to get goes to
When
this
did you find out there was a lien on it?
couple months ago.
And not letting you go. You know.
Well, that's the thing. Bankruptcy discharges all debt, but if my problem is, I get the feeling that even though I file bankruptcy, they can still come at the closing and say, not so fast. This lawsuit hasn't been, this. So that's the thing. It's like I might have to spend money to clear the property as well as a bankruptcy. I just don't know yet. And the worst thing is when you go through bankruptcy, you have to partner up with like a custodian that reviews your like the whole thing is a very drawn out. It's like a divorce. So
Yeah.
it's extraordinarily complicated and annoying. And
Yeah.
but it's but the thing is, if I could get the money out of this property through a bankruptcy, eventually that I got 150,000 in savings. I just can't get to it.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Or I might just never sell this place and just die here and bury me in the garden.
I'll keep that in mind.
You never know what's going to happen. All right, well, God bless and have a great
right,
day.
good
Tell
luck.
Patty I said hi.
Okay. Okay. Bye.
Okay, take care. Bye bye. And that's the John Kidover podcast, aka the Adrian Dittman podcast.